What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. So we are starting off. We found all of Dribble's body parts. Now we're going to give them to this person.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues. I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave. It's called magic, darling. Do keep up. Not this instant. So should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick. Oh, and if you do take on the absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty after all.
Okay, so we got some gloves as a reward of that quest. I'll let you guys read whatever that says. Spell bright gloves. Okay, so now we are going to investigate. Let's go ahead and look it up here. Oscar. Right, so we got to look for him. I will show you guys what to do to get there. We're just going to speed through this. You can do this mission a little bit differently than me. Personally, I just didn't have the time, brother. Just did not have the time. So let's go ahead and jump over there. Okay, as you can see, I have jumped over to the Baldur's Gate waypoint. That is what it is. And from there, we are going to take this path, go straight down. Go down here. I believe, yeah, we're going to go straight past this guardian here and instantly turn right. There is actually an entire area we have not even went to.
Pursuit of intellect. Fun.
Alright. So this is Janeth's estate. This is the lady that was basically the rich person. Bunch of stuff hanging on the walls. Some poltergeists. Yeah, so you're not getting very far before you run into these guys. I'm just going to show you just because. I mean, this isn't a long battle. I mean, they're pretty easy to take out. I gotta say, I really love that the hammer that we got for her. It's the chain shattering one. Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, so basically, every room you walk into, you're gonna find some poltergeists, and these are enemies that just keep replacing themselves. So you really want to actually complete the mission. Don't worry too much about trying to kill all the enemies.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he says. You! Help subdue him, but be gentle. He's not to blame.
Alright, so these guys have been haunted for some reason, and we've got to figure out why. Personally, I didn't even worry about Oscar. It says to subdue him. But once you take out all of these guys, he passes out anyways. So there's no need. Also, that invisible person right there, just remember where they are if they go invisible. If they move, they will become visible again. So if you remember where they are, you can hit that point or with some kind of an area effect, and it usually brings them back to visibility. So let's go ahead and jump through this fight.
Still breathing. Now, not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've seen it before in Oscar's sketches. You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim. I used to be. Now I'm his wife. We married not a 10-day ago. Things have changed rather a lot since then. Had I known this would happen, Oh, who am I kidding? I'd still have married him. That's Oscar. I've known many artists, and none have half his talent or his charisma. He had our guests eating from the palm of his hands. You should have seen him on our wedding day. So vibrant, so alive. He couldn't have been happier. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent. Called me some rather imaginative names. I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed. The last time I left this room, the walls started bleeding, and a portrait of my mother tried to bite me. Flying furniture and screaming portraits I could deal with. But to see my husband reduced to such a state... I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me. And I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. It's obvious he needs more help than I can give. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him. Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there. Whatever this thing is, it doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear, it's in the walls, watching.
Alright, so we're trying to find the room that he spends most of his time in. And I'll let you guys know now, there's these floating skulls that will knock you somewhere, basically. So you see him right there, it's to the right. It's a little floating skull there. If you walk in front of that and stand there, it will knock you basically down the stairs or wherever. Alright, we handled that situation, and as you can see, it's going to knock me, it will continuously knock you further down. So we're just trying to rush past all these things as quickly as we can, hopefully get out of the beam. Yeah, you can't, I couldn't damage them, personally. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this section up. Alright, so I lost a little bit of recording there. We are in the room that he usually stays in. I haven't gotten to any story parts yet, but you want to get into that door. I think you want to lockpick it. If not, there's something in that room that can get you in there. And this painting that we're looking at is basically the part surrounding whatever ritual he has done. Alright, went ahead and finished that up real quick. We're going to go ahead and search the room for everything that we can find. Hopefully there's a clue.
I'm ready to rest my weary head.
And, you know, this has just been my method of getting into things from here on out, is just destroying the chest. Because who's got time, brother? Who's got time or the lockpicks? Not me. Alright. So now we're getting into the actual quest part. I believe I touched the painting and some poltergeist came out of it. So if you want to avoid a unnecessary battle, just don't investigate the painting. We will do something to the painting, we just can't do it yet. Alright, so we got some information in one of those books that the Mystic Carrion might have something to do with this, if you guys were reading that. So we're going to go ahead and skip through all of this stuff, and I'll show you guys where we're going to find the Mystic Carrion. Okay, fast travel down here to the lower city central wall waypoint, and I'll show you guys the path that you're going to have to take to reach the entrance to the Mystic Carrion. It is a completely hidden door that you would never find unless you had this mission. And I'll just let you guys know that I did this mission the entire wrong way, but I was just trying to get it over with.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Just like that, we have entered this domain. This is one of the things I did wrong. You don't really need to go in. Alright, we're going to get attacked in here. Yeah, for some reason, on this occasion, I had to go actually to my attack menu and attack the door. I don't know why that wasn't working. But, yeah, we're going to get basically aggroed in here. We got to kill them all. I didn't start it.
Not allowed up. Must go down. Customers downstairs.
See that? That's all they say. And then they start a battle with you. So, yeah, just don't go upstairs. They don't like it. There's literally nothing. It was just a waste of time. It really was, so. There it is. So now we're going to work our way downstairs, but I'll show you guys that there is absolutely nothing up here. I mean, nothing really worth taking up here, man. So, I mean, I don't know what they were trying to guard. If this is like a torture chamber, I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess there's this. Got it on the last one. We got lucky. Thrumbo's note. Did you guys read that? You can look for him. We'll get to that point, but yeah, let you guys read that. We're not quite there yet, but we will be.
What exactly did you see?
Show you guys what they have on them. Whole bunch of nothing. I didn't search them.
Isn't a crime.
You know, that's all they had was a whole bunch of nothing. So now we're going to work our way downstairs to where the Mystic Carrion is. He's a character, man. He looks a little funky. We're going to have the choice to do a mission for him or pay 3,000 gold. I just paid the 3,000 gold.
First, Butchermeister. Then you dare to enter my salon without an appointment. What possible reason could you have to enter the presence of Mr. Carrion? The painter. Yes, I remember. He wanted to contact a tormented spirit. I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra. My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me. Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city. Return Thrombo's body to me, then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper. Then the torch of revocation is yours to use. Use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body. I hope he is grateful for the price you paid to help him. Generosity like yours should never go unrewarded.
We received the torch of revocation. So that's pretty much all we need. We're going to go ahead and jump back over to, well, let's look at what he's got in his little shop here.
Willing to help me? Then I fear we have nothing.
Nah, we're not helping you, bro. We don't paid for it.
Naturally. A few choice.
All right, plus this Thrombo guy doesn't seem like he wants to be found. I mean, if I cared enough to buy that, sure. If I was like a warlock class, you know, it might be worth something. But we're gonna go ahead and jump over to over here and complete this mission. She is the, she's the reason for all this. I mean, let's be honest. So, that's all you gotta do. Get the torch, go up there, and, I don't know if we waved it at the painting. I don't know what happened exactly, but we did something to it. Alright, so now we're gonna go down here and, see what the heck is going on.
Please, Carrie, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this.
Do not interfere. He's coming home with me. Then you're as bad as he called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself, to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And how does that help me? Or is it just to help him? Why does everything always have to revolve around Oscar Beverus?
Oh, my sweet Carrie. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane. What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Carrie, my sweet meat. I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be!
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave. Lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who
Fine. If Oscar wants the truth, he can have it. We were a fling, nothing more. My decision had nothing to do with him. I did this because I was so fucking sad. All the time. Oscar finds it easier to imagine a world where women kill themselves over him than one where they have their own bloody problems.
I'm sorry, Carrie. I had no idea. But I was truly not to blame.
No, you weren't. So you and your poxy paintings stay away from me! We're done, Oscar. Over. Now let me rest in bloody peace.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My sweet Ferelia. I've been a rotten fool, haven't I? And yet you never left my side.
It will take more than a ghost to scare me away. Though I wish you'd come to me sooner.
I'd like to stay. I confess I never felt ours was a marriage of substance. I rather thought you just liked me for my art. Throughout my ordeal, I saw how tenderly you cared for me. Even at my worst, you never left my side. Truly, you were the one who saved me. I'm so sorry, my darling. Please, before you go, I must pay you back. Come upstairs to my atelier. I promise you'll leave with something priceless. Immortality.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of baggage to unpack. I wish we didn't even have to do this quest, but it's one of them. You know what I mean? This is just weird, man, that you were doing that. So he's gonna take us up here and he's gonna do a painting for us. We get to name it. That's all we get to do. You never get to view it. You don't even get to look at the daggone painting he gave you. Actually, I think the icon is like a question mark. It's just, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get ourselves painted.
Here he is, the hero of the hour. Brushes are oiled, the canvas prepped, and you... well, you're comfortable. That's the main thing. So, shall we begin? Oh, not long. I just need to add the final touches to capture that unique twinkle in your eye. So, are you ready? Wonderful. Stand yourself just there. And voila! All it needs now is a name. Something to capture the spirit in which it was created.
Gotta be the Ghost Whisperer. It's gotta be.
Perhaps not the thing you'll be remembered for, but a fine quality nonetheless. Adds a certain mystique, I think. Please, take it in for a moment. It's not every day one's face is preserved for posterity.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys learned how to complete that mission. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. And I'll see you in the next one.